Okay guys, so a real treat today. As you can see, we've got this beautiful new pocket pick. This pick houses 4 picks and 2 tensioners. Has this nice little ringlet at the top there so you can actually connect it to your keys when you're out and about as well. It's been fantastically designed by Martin Newton and John Falle, 2 experts who have a long history of designing and manufacturing high-end lock manipulation tools. And as you can see straight from the off, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. The fit and finish is incredible. The actual body of the pick is made from aircraft grade aluminium, and the actual picks themselves are made from high-end carbide steel, which is incredibly tough, perfect for picks, certainly with low profiles. What we're going to do is just break away. We'll take this little clip out and we'll go through the pick profiles and the tensioners, and then of course we'll get some locks over and we'll pick some locks with it. Okay guys, so I've just removed that little ringlet now, so of course now we can actually remove these 2 tensioners. As you can see, the tensioners are slightly different. We've got a standard one on the bottom and one with a notch out of it, ideal for top of the keyway at the top there. As you can see, the 2 holes at the bottom, which actually will take that little ringlet, so of course they will stop the actual tensioners from falling out. Now the actual pick profiles themselves, as you can see, we've got a very shallow pick there, almost like a probe, and on the other side of that one we've got what I would call a shallow hook. We put that back to the center, flip it over, and now on this side we've got a medium hook, and then on the other side of that one we've got what I would call a steep hook. So pretty much everything for pretty much any lock as you would encounter out in the field. I like this little mark here, this little knob here, which actually sprung loaded, and as you can actually I just slide that across, you can see that little indent there, which indents with a sprung loaded ball bearing on the other side. I'll just show you that and you can hear it click into place. So that's right, it clicked into place. So of course, no matter how much you sort of rough them around, they're not actually just going to fall out. The other thing I like about this is as you retract them straight out, obviously it just clicks again. I'll just let you listen to that. A little click there, which actually, because it's got the sprung loaded ball bearing on the underside, it's actually just counter milled slightly inside the actual scale of this. So of course it just sort of inserts into there. So once again, you've got a lot of pressure you can put on there, so this pick's not going to be sliding around everywhere. And what I'm going to do is just put that back central. As you see, the other thing I like about this is actually it's got a screw either side on each corner. So once again, where you actually let's just push that out to there. When you're actually using the actual body of the pick for a leverage, then of course you've got this screw there, making sure that you won't actually come through the actual aluminium there as well. So a fantastic design and a very strong pick, even though it's so light. Now what I'm going to do is just get a couple of locks over there, and we'll just we'll put the pick into practice and see what it's like in real life. Okay guys, so we've got this beautiful WB padlock there, which we're going to use one on the top of the keyway tension there, which we should just be able to insert in the top there. Now these need quite heavy tension. I'm just going to select the steep hook, as you can see, and we'll go through and see what happens here. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, 3's binding. Nice little click out 3, 4's binding. Still binding. Nice little click out of 4, nothing on 5. 1's binding, still got heavy tension. Nice little click out of 1. 2 feels fine, 3 feels fine, 4 is still binding. Nice little click out of 4. 2's binding, and we got this open. As you can see there, nicely done there. Next up, the 7240 clone. We're going to use the profiled tensioner there, as it's slightly thinner, which will fit nicely into that keyway there. And of course we're going to use the medium hook. Just slide that over there to the back of the lock. Medium tension, number 5's binding. Nice little click out of 5, 4, 3, 2's binding, 2, 1's binding, and 1 opens up. So nice and straightforward on that one as well. I think we'll do one more lock. We'll get the ABIS discus lock over and see where we fare with that. Okay, the ABIS discus lock, once again we'll use the profiled tensioner there, which will fit quite nicely into that keyway. Just going to use moderate tension with these, and I think we'll use the medium hook again. Okay, I'm going to use a rotational sort of method on this one, just to get around that warding. 1 feels fine, 2 is binding. Nice little click out of 2, 3's binding. nice little click out 3, and we've got this open, so not too bad there either. So once again, as you can see, the pick works absolutely fantastically well. Okay guys, so as you can see, this tool works fantastically well. Whether you want a probe or a shallow hook, whether you want a medium hook or a steep hook, it is literally at your fingertips. Such a beautiful design, well manufactured. The build quality is absolutely outstanding, and it's just such a wonderful, easy tool to use. I'll leave an email address, as you can see running along the bottom there, for Martin Newton, and of course all the purchase information will be in the description to this video. Once again, these are only on a limited run, so if you are interested, I certainly would email Martin sooner rather than later, because I know these are going to fly off the shelf. Fantastic tool, a real pleasure to use, and of course you'll be seeing me use this again in other videos. Listen guys, thanks ever so much for your time. Have a great day. Cheers guys.